Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy DJ. I wanted to do a video real quick. I know it's been a while since I uploaded any video. You know, things has been kind of slow lately, and I wish I was in a better position right now. But I wanted to do this video real quick because she got me working right now, as you can see. You know, she got me on an assignment, doing these walls and everything, which I never asked for, by the way, and I'll never agree to that. You know, this come at the last minute too, and then what really bothers me is that she'll come over and make it say she'll talk about I didn't do these walls or anything like that when I know I did, and that's another reason why I'm doing this video. Yeah, she keeps saying that I ain't doing the walls when I know that I did the walls. Okay, why would I lie about the walls especially? It's bad enough that I gotta do them. So why would I lie about not doing the wall? That's what she keeps saying. She's saying I don't do the walls. So I'm gonna set this down here because this is gonna be more like a cleanup video right now. Well, this is just me finishing up, but I'm gonna get back to where I wish I had a stand or something. Yeah, that's just gonna have to work for me. That's it. I wish I had did this video sooner, because I've already did the rooms and everything, and he's already here too, thank God. Thank God I did the room first, and get all that chemical smell out. I already just did these two, and I think I did all of this at the bottom. I'll go ahead and start over here. You might not even be able to see me right here. I gotta do this right here, and all this. And I've already did this already, and it's already drying up, so yeah. I really want to take a break right now because I've already. But let me do this real quick, and I'm using this, by the way. Yeah, do these walls and stuff, make it a little easier for me. All the bending and stuff, and I need to do it. But, it's just right now and everything. The timing of this. If I had time, I would normally do this, but. That's another problem too. She didn't tell me this till this morning. Now that's another problem. She don't tell me this until this morning. It would have been nice if she would have told me yesterday or a couple of days in advance. You're gonna tell me to do this now. And you said, what if I had something to do? Or what if I was getting a job or something right now? And she got me doing this. That's just some of the problems that I have. I know I was working the last job I had. I know I was working, which was really not that long ago. It's probably been a month or two, I would say. Like I said, I got fired from that job. That was some BS though. Yeah, that was some BS. Yeah, they fired me from that job. And I didn't do shit. Like I said, they the ones that sent me home early, but they didn't tell me why or anything like that. They just told me to go home. I probably thought I did something wrong or something like that because, they didn't tell me anything. They just tell me to go home. And the dude that told me to go home, that wanted me to go home, he couldn't come tell me directly himself. He had somebody else come tell me, you know. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. Like, what did I do? Did I do anything or something like that? And of course he doesn't know. Shit, he doesn't know. He just going off of what he said. He just told me, he just told me to go home. You don't know anything about why he sent me home or anything like that. So of course I get upset and everything. Cause one, I didn't do anything. Why am I being sent home? I'm trying to get paid to the maximum. They weren't even paying like that. What, $15, $17 an hour? Shit, that ain't enough. Minimum wage out here in California. And they talking shit. I'd have punched his ass and shit, Fucking lucky got the police and everything, shit. I'm telling you, some of these jobs do be crazy as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. Let me talking to you any type of way, shit. I ain't gonna let that happen. You gonna talk to me crazy, and then you need to really put me some extra dollar. And you need to put some extra money on that shit. You gonna talk to me crazy like that, I need to see some extra money. And I gotta put up with that, too. I'm only getting $17 an hour. I was making way more than that, shit. And I was doing security, and that's why I miss doing security, man. I don't want to go back to security. I think that security is what saved me in the first place. Matter of fact, I think I could probably do that. Only one problem now, I don't have the money to get the license and everything. I gotta take the class and all that shit again, I'm most likely. And then I gotta get a live scan, a fingerprint and all that. But I don't have the money for all that now. You see what I'm saying? I could probably do it, despite my arrest, but we made sure, I checked with the court. Made sure I ain't got no felony. Because even though I did get arrested, and, it was a felony at first, luckily I passed my probation and everything. I had to do a couple of hours of community serving. A couple of days, actually. And I was actually able to get that dismissed. So I should be able to do the security job again. But now that's the problem. That's the new problem now. Because I ain't got the money for the classes, the live scan, and just the application itself. Yes. This side and this side, just in case you try to side and do these walls. I said I would do that, but I'm not even working no more. I ain't got no job no more now. And that means I ain't got no money coming in now. So I can't do that now even if I wanted to. Yeah. I'm gonna have the money, and I know they ain't gonna be doing that for free. They ain't doing no favors right now. I know it. So. I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. I'll tell you that. She act like, I don't do nothing, like I ain't never worked before. And that's why I gotta get up out of here. Yeah, I'm not too comfortable doing this for all that shit. As a matter of fact, oh snap, let me cut off the light. And I said I would love to get these YouTube things going. I'm gonna do the donation, anything. I'm gonna get that Cash App. Put that Cash App on there, for those who got that can help me out, support me and shit till I get things together. Because I remember these days. I hate these days, I swear. And as much as I got something to say about this, because this is true. And I sure don't want to be doing this. I know I'm way better than this. I'd rather do that security job than be doing this right now. Tell you. You know, even though things happen and everything, but luckily, you know, as far as the case and everything, that thing is actually in my favor. It's coming into my favor, so. And that's why I said I might be able to do the security again. I just got to figure out how to come up with the money now. I just got to figure out how to come up with the money. And I ain't working either. You know. Shit. You see what she got me doing. So. I'm gonna approve of this now 1 second. Yeah, she'll try to say that I didn't do anything. That make me not want to do anything, you know. That make me not want to do nothing. Bad enough, you know, she got me doing this. The last thing I want to hear is you talking about that I didn't do nothing. Or that I didn't do this. You know, I'm not trying to hear that right now. It's bad enough I'm doing all of this. And then she come up in here talking about I didn't do this, and then, you know, she want to look around. You know, she want to be the judge and everything. But when I ask her to help me out or give me a hand, you know, it's become a problem, you know. It's always a problem. She can't do it. You know, she always want me to do it. But she always use her job. I always want to use the job. Oh, well, I'm working. I shouldn't have done nothing. Like, I ain't never worked before either, and I wasn't doing that. It don't matter if you work 20 years, 40 years, 50 years or that. You might be working longer than that for all I know. Shit, I might work 50, 60, 80 years for all I know. Shit. And, you know, I ain't working right now at the moment. Only right now at the moment I'm currently not working, but I'm trying to change that, you know. You know, I'm not doing this, it's not working. I just wanna, you see, there's so much room. I ain't got no room to do this right here. I'm gonna just wipe it down. So, that way. Yeah. Said I already did their room, and thank God I did it. Because he's already here, and hopefully he's relaxing and enjoying himself. I'm gonna try to get these walls together. Alright. That's pretty much it for here. I gotta do the top part. Let me do that real quick. Oh my goodness. You know, make sure these walls are done. So, shit. I hope y'all can see. Can y'all see that? Oh yeah, I think y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can see right here. But yeah. come over here and she asked me I didn't do these walls. I don't want to hear it. If she see any spots or whatever, and that's one thing. Or if anything, why don't you grab a towel, or face towels or whatever, and you can wipe it down. Yeah, but I bet she gonna have me do it though. You know, she ain't gonna do it. She gonna have me do it though. Yeah. See, that's the problem. That's the real problem. You know. I'm not saying she has to do everything and all like that. She had me doing everything. And I know she only doing this because I'm not working. I don't mean I want to be doing this. Just because I'm not working does not mean I want to be doing this. Alright. Yeah, that's official right there. Okay, I'm pretty much done. Did I do this? I don't know if I did it, but I'm going to do it again anyway. And then that's pretty much it. I'm done with this. Yeah. Can't really tell if I did it or not. That shit is already dried up. And I'm gonna do it again just in case I didn't. And hopefully it's not spilled. Oh shit, right here, yeah. Oh yeah, got a whole bunch of wet stuff. Yeah, I just need to dry that out. I wipe down this whole entire house. You know, I'd rather be out there trying to find a job or doing something else than this, but you know, like I said, she the one that forced me to do this. She the one got me doing it, but she don't want to help me out though. You know, try to speed things up. You know, ain't nothing wrong with getting out of here. You know, she don't want to do that. And then she got me on the time limit. She don't want to give me a hand or nothing. You know. And she act like she want to act like I don't, you know, she don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. When I said I did something, I did something. As you can see. She always finds some kind of way to argue with me about something. I'll tell you. I'm tired of the argument. You know, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of this. Hey. She talking about I haven't done the walls. I say I have done these walls. I've done all these walls, as you can see, in here and here. I did all these. I did all these. I did all this stuff right here. I already did the rooms and everything. I just got finished doing this. All I gotta do is the living room. Probably gotta do it in here too. Let me see. Because I already did this up in here. I don't know, maybe the bathroom. Yeah, I probably need to do the bathroom too, but that's it. Outside of that, I'm pretty much done. You know, oh shit. Yeah, outside of that, I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and take me a break though. Go ahead and take me a break. Like you see, you know, and here it is right there. I don't know if you can see it. This is little brown and everything. You already know I'm using it. You know, wiping down these walls, especially on the top part. You know, make my job a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. And I'll go ahead and I guess do a part 2 or whatever. So I'll see y'all in a minute.